I'm a recovering classical pianist studying online jazz piano lessons with Bradley Sowash.
I've been a piano teacher for many years.
I am a piano teacher.
I can sight read proficiently and play by ear.
Always knew how to read music.
But I felt stuck in my improvisational playing. I wanted to do more and have more fun and play more genres.
Never could just sit down and play without the music, improvise and have fun.
Bradley's teaching really has a way of unlocking the creativity and music that's inside of you, but it's been hidden behind the rigid walls of a conservatory education.
I took the class and it worked out fine even with the time difference.
And I took every single course that he offered. I didn't skip any.
And it was fantastic. I learned so many things.
For other classically trained artists like myself, I would really like to emphasize that what we're doing is we're just using the basics that we know, our chords, our scales, and just kind of turning them on their head a bit.
Classes have really made a difference in my creative and musical life, and especially in my teaching.
He is very interested in helping teachers pass this on to our students.
He has allowed me as a teacher to understand improvisation, to understand jazz.
I'm a classical teacher, and I've found that with the understanding of jazz improvisation, I'm able to teach in a broader way and in a wider context for my students, so they're the ones who benefit.
As a teacher of young children, it has humbled me and made me remember what it's like to struggle.
Things that I was very afraid of before are no longer scary.
And then to go ahead and work through it and feel some success.
Some of the things I now enjoy doing as a result of these lessons are teaching melodies by ear.
So I'm taking lessons with other teachers, which I absolutely love.
Teaching accompaniments from chord symbols.
I was able to take what I was learning from Bradley and immediately turn right around and show it to some of my more advanced students and even some of my beginning students.
Teaching songs from lead sheets.
You know, as teachers, you want to break it down as much as you can, and Bradley's stuff is easy to break down.
Teaching students to improvise.
I have students now as young as 10 with 2.5 years of piano who are able to improvise using 7th chords.
Guiding my students through the circle of fourths.
He is a wonderful teacher and extremely knowledgeable.
Teaching ensemble or combo style lessons.
And I think Bradley's lessons are actually filling that gap for me.
Using a printed piece of music as an opportunity to create.
There are pieces of teaching resources for improvisation, for jazz teaching, that we can use as students, but also we can bring them to our students.
Creating accompaniments on the spot to motivate a student's sense of the beat or style.
So anytime you have questions on how should I teach this, he's more than happy to answer.
And finally, demonstrating how to do what I'm asking of my students.
So there's just a short window of time that we have for teaching these students and keeping them motivated. And having Bradley as a resource has been wonderful for that.
I'm just really grateful for Bradley offering these courses to us.
So if you're looking to get out of the rut of being chained to the page and thought you could never play jazz, I highly recommend online jazz piano lessons with Bradley Sowash.
If you have any interest at all in learning to improvise, or even if you just want to be able to teach your students some skills, so look into these classes. I think you won't regret it.
I want them to understand that creativity matters.
I strongly recommend that class to all the teachers who are out there.
I can't recommend him enough.
It was just a really great experience.
I recommend it to anybody.